Hey!
Yay.
Thank you guys for patiently waiting while we clicked the button, and we're
Yeah,
happy that you're here. Let us know when you guys come in, pop in and say hi. We are excited to be chatting about cast members that have touched our hearts in one way or another. And I'm so grateful that Nina decided to join us tonight.
yeah.
We are very down to a slim group tonight, but I'm
It's
grateful you
okay.
could make it. If I had to come on by myself, I would have, but I know it's a busy time of year and other people have other things going on, but we miss everybody who couldn't come tonight. So,
Yes, always, always.
yeah.
I'm sure they have great stories too. So who knows? Maybe they'll end up being able to pop in the chat.
Yeah, I would love that because, especially like West or say East Coast, West Coast, Allie just got back from her trip, so she may have
Yes,
something
you
really cool
posted
to
a
share.
video today. I think I'm going to share this on my Instagram story quick. So forgive me for
Yeah.
looking down, Heather.
No, you're good.
Instagram stories now allow you to put the little link.
What?
So, yeah, you can link. You don't have to have 10K people to do swipe up,
That's too cool.
So,
That is too cool. I
yeah,
had no idea.
gotta take a picture of us.
Hi, Christine.
Hello, Magic Wizard. Oh, she just got back, Christine from the parks herself, and got to meet Val and so many other people. I can't wait to start watching some vlogs they do from that because
Yeah.
that's so fun.
Yeah, I was like loving watching everyone's photos and all of that stuff on Instagram. So it was really cool that so many people got to meet up. That was really nice. I
Yeah.
would love to do that, but I guess it would be really hard to navigate when people could meet up. It would be very hard, especially those working and things like that.
Yeah, it seemed like they had a good process. So maybe one of them will share a video about like how to organize a large like solo travel group where people are
Yeah.
each coming on their own from different places because that could be really useful.
Yeah, I would definitely love to see something like that.
Sisketeers. Hi,
Yeah.
Mary. So I'm wondering, I know the Sisketeers actually, speaking of cast member appreciation, they handed out cards for the act of kindness to different cast members to thank them for all that they did. So that's really right on par with what we're going to be talking about tonight.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun to see them hand those out. Was Tony's birthday, right? Is when they were there doing that, her birthday trip.
I wonder, Mary, if you guys got any feedback like from that. I don't know if they were able to like contact you back or anything, but it would be cool if or if you saw them again.
Yeah, that would be really cool. While we're waiting on her to respond, I know when Michaela was 5, we did a card with our family photo on it, and we wrote on the back, "We are celebrating Michaela's 5th Walt Disney World vacation. Thank you for making it feel like the first." And I just ordered them, I think from Vistaprint, and we were just handing them out to everybody. If someone, swept the grounds, we gave it to them. And oh, okay, you put your Instagram on the cards. That's perfect. Let me find that. There we go. So,
What I know we liked growing up because we would go annually, and the people who we would see who would remember us, that just would make us feel so excited and special. And then if they were gone one year, you'd be like, where'd Billy go? And they'd go, oh, he's at this hotel now, or he's at this place. So we would try to like find them again and see if they remembered us. Sometimes they did, because I don't know why, I feel like back then being having 5 kids was even more like taboo, I guess. And now I don't know. There weren't all these TLC shows where people have like 16 kids. So it like stood out more back then. So people usually remembered us.
wow, that's too funny. Yeah. We had one person that was driving one of the ferry boats to contact us and this was email. Like there was no social media still at the time. So they contacted us via email, and then someone driving the safari ride at Kilimanjaro a safari truck. It's been a long day, y'all. But I am still friends with her, and she meets up with us every single time we
Wow.
come.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
I'm friends with her on Facebook, so she's really, really sweet.
It's hard to imagine Disney ever doing this, but on the boardwalk, they actually used to have a psychic, and her name was Morgana. And my mom loved her. And they eventually stopped wanting to have that as one of the attractions, but my mom would contact her and she'd meet us in the dolphin lobby and do readings for us. We loved that because we like that stuff. I feel like it's like just paying someone to talk about me. Just tell me good things and I'll just, I'll just believe it.
Did you ever get lottery numbers? I have to know.
No, no, I didn't. She didn't predict this.
It's funny. It's funny how they don't ever know that, right?
I'll see what we have from Christine. Started a group chat, voted when they wanted to go, and then she coordinated the group meetups.
Nice. That is super cool.
Yeah, and it seemed like just a really good group of people.
Yeah. That's one thing I would be curious about too. On organize that, like, is everybody staying in the same place? Is
Mhm.
everybody like, is their days centered around each other, or is everyone going separate ways and meet up at a certain time?
Well, I feel like because this is what's happened now that my family and we're all older, we kind of do it that way where we stay where we want to stay. And then we have certain things where it's like, this day is Magic Kingdom. If you want to go, you can
Hmm.
go. If you don't, that's fine. And and kind of had just like those broad guidelines. It's like, if you want to do this, this is happening then. But if you don't, that's okay too.
Yeah, that's really cool. Okay, so they all did their own thing. That's really cool.
Did you guys have any positive cast member experiences? And I'm wondering, because I know Val mentioned at one point when they went to, I think it might have been at Liberty Tree, they all took out their cameras. And I wonder if any of the cast members asked you guys about your channels. I have a story that when I went to Disney Springs with the Disney sisters, we started filming in Starbucks at Disney Springs to do a tasting. And the guy interacted with us and asked about our channels, and that made us feel good. So that was fun.
That is really cool. I remember when you guys did that. That was
I
really cool.
know, I know. Like they're the only YouTubers I've met in person.
Really?
Yeah.
That is very cool. Very interesting. I love to see, you know, who meets who.
Hmm. Yeah, I feel like they're like the welcoming committee because
Yeah.
they live in Orlando. So
Yep.
oh, family of the day at Animal Kingdom. So what does that mean, family of the day?
Yeah.
I wonder if you get some perks.
I'm curious. I always wanted Michaela to be chosen to ride in a parade or something because she loves
Uh,
parades so much.
um, I used to hate on the Full House episode. They had this whole like rub the lamp, and I was like, that doesn't exist.
I know.
You don't get to be princess for a day.
I know.
It's all for TV magic.
And then there were a couple of sitcoms. I want to say it could have been Family Matters, but I'm not sure. Where somebody said, "Well, I'm going to go get a beer." And they were immediately at Epcot. I'm like,
Oh my god.
"What are
Right,
you even
right.
doing?"
Yes, that would happen in the Full House one too, where it's like first off they're in the living seas, then they're at the like it's just
Yeah. Then they're on the beach somewhere on the front of the resorts.
they got free desserts and shakes and hot chocolate and special seating.
How about that? That's really cool.
I've also experienced sometimes kindness just from other people there. When they pull the sword from the stone. On my honeymoon with Tommy, like a couple who did like the meal plan, they were like, they didn't want their dessert, so asked the waiter to bring it to us or bring their champagne to us. Things like that happened. So that was really nice just from other guests.
That is really cool. I like that. I'll have to keep that in mind to do something nice like that for somebody else
Yeah.
whenever we go again. But we had, speaking of the special table, I forget what it's called. Was it Liberty? It's not Liberty Tree Tavern. In the American Pavilion, the little eagle.
Oh, that's now the Regal Eagle, that one?
Yeah, they had a actual linen tablecloth there, and with real plates and things like that. And they had found out that our dog had passed away on
Oh.
the way, so they gave us that table. And like I was sobbing, and so the manager
Oh.
wanted to know what was wrong, and so I was like, it was just the nicest thing ever. This is what happened. And we, while we were in Epcot, we got the phone call that
Oh my
we
god.
had to pay the bill for the cremation.
Oh.
So Damon's like trying to give the information off, like, because it's so loud in there. And so we did that. And then they took Michaela with one of those little vouchers to get her one of those Mickey bubble wands. So
Oh. That's special. That's really nice.
yeah, like I'm sure it was crazy though. Like, this lady sobbing like a crazy person in Epcot. I'm like, who's crying at Disney? Me, me, because it was just such a nice gesture, you know?
I know once upon a time, something that was always big to do that I don't think they allow anymore was getting to ride in front at the monorail. That was something my brother always wanted to do and that I think they used to let kids do.
Yeah. Did he? He didn't get to do that then.
I don't think he did. He did get
Oh,
picked at Universal Studios. They used to have this Hercules and Xena stage show, and he got picked for that, and he became a centaur.
that's too cool. I apologize, you guys. I'm really on the struggle bus. I'm so rude. No, I've been up since 3. Damon has got up. For those who don't know, Damon has gotten up like at 3:30 the last 3 days to get up, have some overtime for work.
Oh wow, good for him,
And
and
I'm
good for
just
you
like,
for like doing sympathy pains with him.
I slept through the last 2 days, but this morning I woke up and yeah, it's just not working.
The
Words are not
opposite
happening.
happened for me where we slept in till 11 and I had to leave at 11 to take my nephew to an appointment. So I rush and get into the car and the first song that played when I turned on my car was Run Run Rudolph, which made me laugh because in Home Alone after they sleep in, what song plays while they're rushing but Run Run Rudolph. So I was like, gotta get to Jack,
That
running.
is hilarious.
Yeah,
I
so that
love it.
music always helps in a rush. Or when my sister, she runs marathons, I always tell her to put that on her playlist to get like the running energy going.
Oh, yeah, because I mean, you would see that in your mind. I would anyway.
Yeah, we slept in and then get up.
We actually watched Home Alone 2 last night, and the night before we watched the first one. So I'm curious though for anyone watching. Has anyone watched the new one?
Oh, yeah. So is Home Alone though owned by Disney?
I'm not sure.
Who owns it? Because it's not in either park. And you'd think that that movie may somehow, if it could be, weasel its
Mhm.
way into one of them somewhere,
Right.
'cause
Yeah,
especially during the holidays, because that's like a great holiday movie. So I wonder, like, why we don't have any Home Alone experiences anywhere.
that would be amazing. Can you
Yeah.
imagine? I mean, it's got to be better than the Twister experience at Epcot.
Oh,
I mean, Universal.
and then like they were getting rid of classic rides to do that.
Yeah, yeah.
That's I think that's why people have trust issues with Universal. It's like you did us dirty with Back to the Future and King Kong and all these things. Now
Right.
you're making good on it with Harry Potter, but it's like how do we know you're not going to do it again? How do we
And
know anything's safe?
they had that whole Ghostbusters area. I wonder is that still there or is that gone?
If they still have like the New York Public Library. I don't even know if they have the library anymore, but they still have New York, but
Mhm.
nothing Ghostbusters related. The firehouse, they have that Rip rolling coaster, some sort of
Oh,
roller
yeah.
coaster that goes through. Hey,
Hi,
Lindsay.
Lindsay.
Oh, she was a cast member at Le Cellier.
What?
How did I not know this about her?
Oh, I
I have
know.
to like tell her to like fast forward. We have live questions for you. Would you get to eat the food? So hopefully in about 14 minutes, Lindsay's gonna pop in and answer that question of if she would get free beer, cheese, and steak.
Wow, that's crazy. And I was there in 2008. However, I've never eaten there, so
Ah,
probably would have never seen you. But that's so crazy cool.
Tommy and I made the mistake. We went to Shula's Steakhouse at the Dolphin one night, which was fantastic. But
Mhm.
the next night we went to Le Cellier, which it's a theme park steakhouse. So I'm
Mhm.
sure it's very good, but having it after Shula's was not a good idea. So I would like to go back without having done that because I
Yeah.
think I would appreciate it better.
Hi, Aileen. How are you?
Hello.
I just watched your video of your Dollar Tree haul, and I'm like, I need that, and I need that.
Speaking of Dollar Tree, today was my 5-year-old niece's first time going to a Dollar Tree, and she
Oh,
loves like school supplies. She loves. You should have seen her sing like glue sticks and like. My sister bought 116 items at the Dollar Tree today, shopping with Madison. I know. I never saw that happen in my life.
well, she needs to do a haul via
Yeah,
Instagram
you're
or
right.
something.
You should do a whole video. That's hilarious.
I can see it now, like her holding up the receipt in her
Yeah,
thumbnail.
I did get a rose gold tree. I'm tempted to bring it over here. I'm gonna bring it over here.
Yeah, go ahead. Well, you're doing that if you can still hear me. Aileen has a cute little cat named Kitty, and she always gets the door knocker bell things so her kitty can let her know she wants to come in.
That's amazing.
So I was like, maybe Buster would like to play with a
Yeah.
doorbell. It's just like this nice little thing with bells. That's really
Yes,
cute.
I thought this would just look nice on top of the cubbies, and it
Yeah.
looks, fancy, especially from a distance. It looks
And you
like
got that at the Dollar Tree?
yeah, the Dollar Tree. They had rose gold, gold, and silver, and I think they had red too. They had everything. So I'm pleased with this. The cat is now looking at it. The
You'll wake up and that'll be shredded in the
yeah,
morning.
but for just $1, I know I've never spent 116 at a Dollar Tree. That was a career high. Um, living through her. Kitty shout out.
Yeah. So every time she does a Dollar Tree haul, she shares the new one
The
for
new
that
one.
season. Yeah.
We
So
do
it's
get
really
his,
sweet.
his plates from the Dollar Tree.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Nicole. Hi,
Hey, girl.
Nicole.
We're wondering if you had any cast member stories. Because I feel like with COVID and like going, not maybe not so much now, but learning how to navigate when the parks reopened, first of all, that was a whole new experience for them. And then, like, how to navigate that on top of trying to still make it magical for guests. So I was really, really curious for anyone, who have had those stories. And I felt like they just needed an extra little bit of love and things like that right now.
Yeah, because that's like a lot. Like, because people were also just worried about losing their jobs.
Yeah.
That alone is such stress, and
Right.
you're working during stressful times on top of it. And
Hmm.
then you get people who just want to take out maybe what they don't agree on you. It's like the
Right.
cast member isn't making these decisions, somebody else is.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure it was difficult. I can't imagine the stress on them, honestly. And I would love to be able to actually talk to current cast members to see what that was like.
Yeah. I
I'm
do
sure.
love how they put the location on the name tags because it just allows you to like open up and get to know somebody and start the conversation. Because I know for me, I don't need to put my location because once I order a cup of coffee, they know where I'm from and will start to ask about it. But I
Right.
love seeing that where people are from or starting
Mhm.
the conversations and just I don't know. I think that's so great.
Me too. One of the fun experiences we had with location is at Epcot when we were going around to the kid cot. So first of all, I got Michaela the passport at Epcot where you could go around and get the stickers and stuff put in for each country. And then I got her one of those little, I think it was Duffy. It's like on one of those yardstick type things, but it was a Duffy thing. So she could color it. And then on the back of that wooden stick, they would put a stamp for each country on there. And then they would sign her passport and talk about, or they would sign it in their language. So it was really, really cool. So that was a lot of fun to get to see where cast members were from. And it was really great because you
Yeah.
get to meet people from different cultures.
Yeah.
Good experience for her.
Yeah, so I guess now they're not able to do that quite the same way as they were in Epcot, at least right now,
Yeah.
because I guess it's like there's travel restrictions and whatnot. And I don't know if they're doing the college program the same way right now.
I didn't think about that.
So I'm not sure. So maybe somebody in the chat knows.
Yeah.
My family is now texting. She got 116 items.
You just threw her under the bus.
I did. Because let me tell you, when I go to the tree, I'm buying like food, paper goods, pantry, and she just bought decorations and Christmas stuff.
I'm going to need to see that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. And I wonder about that too with KidCot, the big box of crayons, like, and markers. Not, you can't possibly keep that clean constantly.
Same with like the pin trading, how that has evolved to how you do that.
Yeah. That'll be interesting. That's really cool. So Brad keeps in contact with a cast member. That is cool. Where, like, what was Lexi? Was she a princess? We need to know more about Lexi. Okay, they have KidCot for the kids to pick up, but you just grab and collect them. That's really good too. That's really good. That would be perfect to keep in mind.
This was like an interactive thing they did. We stayed at the Dolphin Resort during Easter break, and they did in the pool an Easter egg hunt where they throw in the eggs and you'd have to get them. And I remember my sister was doing good at like guiding me around. I was in a life preserver, but I grabbed the eggs and then they were just falling behind me. So all the kids would just go behind me and grab all the eggs that I was dropping. But I
That's
gave
so
it my all.
sad.
Gave it my all.
Oh man.
Think they'll ever let the characters take? I hope so. I hope the characters come back. I think maybe they're just waiting for society to be in a place where they won't get judgment for that, or even just the fear of like Disney causing a pandemic too.
And I think about all of the years, like the cast members, oh my Lord, they love Michaela. So like Goofy or Mickey or Pluto, they always put their nose like right on her face. And I'm thinking, I don't like germs anyway. So I try to be really kind. I'm like, you don't know who schnoz they've touched or whatever. Like,
How do you think, if she were to go, how she would react to it being separate now, where they can't come up to her?
she's, I don't know. I really struggle with answering that because she's always been very touchy. She's never been scared of the characters. She's always loved them. But the last time we were there, she was kind of in a mood, and I don't know why. But there were a couple times where she just put her hand on them and kind of like,
It was like,
she was pushing, like, please don't touch me.
well, good for her though for being able to communicate that.
Yeah, I just felt really bad, and I was like, I'm so sorry, and then I would scold her. So I don't know if it was just an overload thing for her after what happened to the dog. And I'm thinking that might be the only thing, was like, I'm depressed, my dog died, don't
Yeah.
touch me. But I just didn't want her to think it was okay to, even though she wasn't pushing out of anger, she was gently just like doing it in a slow way. So I don't know. I think that if she were to go back, I think that she would just enjoy seeing them and
Right.
waving at them, because when she sees them on parades on TV, we'll watch like POVs of parades and everything, and she's always just waving like this at the camera. So I
Aw.
think that any time getting to see them face to face is going to make her happy. Lexi was a DCP station at Music Resort Store. Well, that's too cool. But yeah, I'm wondering they like if the pandemic numbers get to a specific level where it's more controlled like we do with the flu kind of thing.
Right, right.
I'm pretty sure that they'll bring that. I'm pretty sure eventually they will. But I'm wondering how they will phase that in, you know? I just saw that the Disney Cruise Line, was it 2 days ago, posted that starting in January there will be vaccination records. You have to show proof or something starting in January. So I'm wondering when that will start happening for the resorts and stuff,
Right. It's really like, I mean, everyone's been saying just uncharted territory.
isn't it? Yeah.
And it's I wonder what it's like for the cast members who are like the gatekeeper, like the first point of entry, especially as things transition. But hopefully people were just so glad to be back that that's what came through.
Yeah.
What I really want is just, the full-fledged parades. I don't know if those are back yet, but I love parades. I love
Mhm.
a parade. I just those are my favorite.
Yeah.
That's where my phone would start to overheat during the parades because I'd be like manic taking pictures and video.
That's too funny.
It's so funny that because I hadn't started vlogging yet, and I was there the day Maleficent's head had caught on fire in the parade, and Vixen Lost in Disney, Victoria, who used to be a YouTuber, was there then
Yeah.
too. And it's just like such a small world that you discover you're there at the same day. Or I wonder
Mhm.
if we were to, like, as I watch my old home movies, if I'll ever find one of you guys in the background. Hi,
That would be
Alicia.
insane. Hi, Alicia. There was a post that circulated years ago, and I don't know if you guys ever saw it, where there was a girl with her dad taking a picture in the background, like her current husband was there
Yes.
with. I'm like, that
I
is
I
insane.
have been like trying to find that with Tommy and I because I know we were at some of the same like signings for things in New York.
That
But
would be so cool.
too funny. So Christmas After Hours had a full parade, the first one back so far.
Oh man.
So Lindsay did get to try the food every day at Le Cellier. They'd prep days so the chefs would make a feast for them so they could recommend it to people coming to dine.
That is pretty cool. That's a pretty dang good
Goals.
perk.
Goals.
Wow. That is awesome.
You know what cast members I also have to really give it credit to are the ones who are at places like Planet Hollywood where it gets those huge lines and people are getting up to look at things and you're trying to have turnovers of the tables and people are cranky because they've been waiting for 2+ hours to sit. That's got to be challenging.
Yeah, I would think so. Look at
That's
the good news.
fantastic.
Alicia bringing the
That is good
news.
news.
That's awesome. I mean, they could start it the first week of December if they wanted to.
Yeah, right. I mean, why wait
Man.
till next year? Maybe there'll be previews.
Ah, that's really cool though. I'm glad that like the normalcy is coming back. Even if it has to come in at a trickle, we're all here for it.
Yeah.
We're excited. So Alicia, do you have any fun? Oh, I bet.
She teared up watching the parade. I imagine what it's like for the people there too, especially people who are there frequently, where it's kind of a part of your daily life and then it
Hmm.
stops. Because I mean, everybody experienced their daily life stopping as it was differently, but they are people who would go to the park semi daily.
Hmm.
So that must have been just so huge.
They have to hire more people. That makes sense too. And I have to think, and I'm not saying this is at all what Alicia did or anything like that, but I wonder how many people who were there and able to go on a daily basis took those things for granted, like the character meets, the shows, the things.
Yeah.
And then once it was gone, realized, oh my goodness, what if this never comes back? And how they felt like taking stuff like that for granted.
There
So,
was a channel who was doing, or not a channel, it was a blog, or I could find it out, but he was tracking what Disney was like at 100% normalcy, and then as it came back, how much of it was back. Like, well, we have character dining back, but it's not 100% the same. Or we have this back, but not quite this. And he's keeping this whole tracking of how it's returning and then also eliminating stuff that they've already explained won't be coming back, and just a really fascinating way to kind of study the change.
Yeah, that is cool. If you find that channel or remember it later, just send me a
I
link.
know it was mentioned in one of the episodes of the Disney Dish podcast with
Okay.
Jim Hill and Len Testa.
That is very cool.
My morning news.
And no, I didn't mean that like with y'all, Alicia. I didn't mean that at all. I'm just saying like people who didn't really care, I guess, about those things. Because I know sometimes when there was a show on stage, we would sometimes just zip right by it.
Mm-hmm.
But then, you know, live in the regrets kind of thing.
Well, yeah, even just as someone who's not there every day, I took for granted that I could just go there,
Yeah.
waiting in lines is back and paying too much.
Yeah.
That's back to normal.
The thing that frustrates me so much is like having to pay to ride a ride when I've already paid
I
the
don't get
touring.
that. I
I
don't
don't
get
like that
that.
at
I
all.
could understand if Genie Plus was just one blanket price
Mhm.
and then you don't wait on the lines. Like
Yeah.
that I can get behind, but you have to pay for like each one on top
Yeah.
of it?
It
Like,
doesn't fully make sense to me.
no,
And
no.
I've seen Tim Tracker share it. Right. Yeah, I can understand that.
Yeah, you just think it was going to be there next time, or I would just assume that I could just book a trip whenever I wanted to go back, and then
Mhm.
that didn't happen.
Yeah. Like me with the what is the ride that I love so much? Where's Damon when I need him? My brain is not functioning at all today. It's just gone. Um, the ride they just took out of Animal Kingdom, Primeval Whirl.
I love that ride.
That's my favorite.
I
Like
love that ride.
there's that and then Splash Mountain. But
Yeah.
I didn't really talk about that a whole lot because people thought it was the worst ride ever. I'm like,
I know. I was shocked that that was like the candy corn of rides.
and I'm thinking, Dinosaur is awful. And how is that?
I don't think Animal Kingdom has a lot of rides. So I
Yeah.
think maybe that's why, some of them get held in such high regard. I mean, Dinosaur is fun, but Alicia has been fascinating to watch the step by step reopen. It must be.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm excited to see just like this time next year how it's gonna be, you
Yeah,
know?
just
That'll
going
be really
forward and
cool.
what things may never change. Because a different comparison, but 9/11 and how airports have never gone back to what they used
Yeah.
to be, which, is obviously smarter. So I'm
Yeah.
sure there are things that have happened that as a result of this that we now realize are smarter and better.
Yeah. And I think one time it was Hope and I talking about who wasn't washing their hands before, everybody
Yeah,
pushing, "Wash your hands, wash your hands." I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah. Like,
"Who's
why
not
is
washing
why
their
is
hands?"
this the
Yeah. So, like, I would love to see, um and maybe you can answer this, Alicia, or if anyone else is still in the chat that just recently came back. Um, in Myrtle Beach, they have those disposable, and even in our grocery store for the deli, they have those disposable gloves near the bars and the buffets and things like that. So I'm curious to see if Disney has implemented those.
do they have any buffets back traditionally, or is it all family style?
Oh, that's a good question too.
It's possible that they brought some of them back, though.
We should have brought somebody on here who knows all the
Who
things.
knows?
Who wants to come on? I'll send you a link. Hi, Jamie. What?
Hello, Jamie. How are you? Jamie, do you have a trip coming up? When do you go to the parks at all? I'm wondering because I know Jamie has a lot of merch and stuff. So
Mhm.
Boma is a buffet. So is that an Animal Kingdom resort? And Chef Mickey's, Lindsay says.
What about Tusker House? I'm curious about that. If anybody knows.
Oh, so they're back, but being served by a cast member. So I guess someone's behind manning the items and plating them. Beer Garden at Epcot and Crystal Palace. At Beer Garden, do you still have to sit with other parties or do you sit on your own now? That I wonder if anyone knows.
Yeah. Hmm. Buffets are coming back. Okay. So more like cafeteria style, like where someone's on the other side and like I'll take the
Who wants sloppy joes?
I'll have some of the yellow. That was from a Vegas vacation. I cannot get that out of my head. That's cool though, because then it eliminates people
Yeah,
touching all the things. That's what I was worried about. Because in Myrtle, like everything is open, but they do have those little plastic disposable gloves.
they started seating with others again. So I missed my chance.
Jamie, hot
Jamie may
diggity
be
dog.
going in February. I hope so, Jamie. I might be going in March. We'll see.
Hmm.
There's seats between parties. Okay, I like that because you know what? I like to be antisocial.
Me too. I don't like those hibachis where there's people
Yeah,
like
because what
don't
if
force
they
don't
don't
force
want
me
to
to
have
talk to
fun?
people.
Everything in Texas is open like before. I've been debating relocating my dad to Texas because I just think it would
Dude,
be a better.
dude, he would fit in.
Yeah. He's not doing well in New York. He's
You
a
could
flight risk wherever he goes.
yeah, you could move him here. He would
Yeah,
fit
yeah,
in.
okay. Yeah, that's what he needs.
Yeah.
Oh, the Musketeers may go in March. Fantastic. I'll keep you posted. Yeah, I had my I said to my husband, I said, we need to have our vacation 2022 chat because he's gone on like 2+ years where we haven't had to do it now. And I like to travel a lot, him not so much. So gotta
Yeah.
do it.
Oh wow.
There's Texas 04. Oh, Jamie, it will go well.
Oh man. You're
You
gonna love so much.
know,
He's gonna love so much.
Heather has a lot of great tips and tricks for earning extra spending money for the parks. So
Yeah.
you should definitely talk to Heather about that. Shop kicking her way to Disney.
Hmm. My thing is I'm trying to figure out because I will film a video about that, but I'm curious to see if anyone would like to go live. That way they can ask questions in real time.
Well, you know, I would.
Yeah.
We could do a practice round now.
um, but yeah, Jamie, if you frequent like Walmart or anything like that, let me know and I'll send you a Shopkick link because you can walk in the stores and scan items and then you can redeem them for Disney gift cards and you'll get 250 kicks to start just
Yeah.
by signing under my link.
Jamie, you could even do the alive with Heather, asking the questions and get like training live, you know?
Yeah.
Soon they're gonna call you Smuggler's Run, Heather, because you're so good at the at the getting points for Disney stuff that you're gonna when you reveal your like grand total, you're
Yeah.
gonna be Smuggler's Run.
Well, if it makes anyone feel like, okay, I can do that. And because I'm not great this evening. If anyone wants that link, just send me a message. It won't be rude to like, hey, you didn't send me that message because I may forget. But if it gives anyone any kind of like, woohoo, let's do it kind of, I swear I don't have words. Anyway, our 2018 trip, I paid for 3 4-day base tickets with Disney gift cards via Shopkick. We didn't pay anything out of pocket. So at the current moment, we have enough to do the same, and we have enough to cover for those 4 days whenever we go. We have enough for $100 worth of food, all by doing Shopkick. Damon and I, none of that will be spent out of pocket. So, it can be done. It is like it's basically a hustle because you have to use it and like it's a job. It's not an 8-hour gig or anything like that, but you do have to address it every single day.
Well, I will say, because Heather has taught me all this and I've done it a little more passively. But even doing it passively, I'll get enough to get like a $50 gift card or a $50 dining card. And at least that's one meal, that's one souvenir.
Mhm.
So even if you don't do it to the level of getting tickets,
Right.
knowing that you have one meal or one special gift taken care of, and it's just fun regardless of your income. I find it fun to figure out like
Yeah.
how I can get these points. So it really works, especially like if you're a collector like
Right.
us, like, do I want to spend $50 on pins? No. But if I got a gift card from just logging into this app once every few
Yeah.
days, yes, I want to buy pins. Hi, Sherry.
Hi.
We're talking about some of the tricks Heather's had to use apps to earn Disney gift cards to pay towards her trip. It's really
Yeah.
cool.
And I will address this when I do either film it or go live. Damon had found it, and I'm like, that's nothing. But we started actually doing it. And on our 2016 trip, I had $250. So we weren't doing it that long. So we found it in 2014, and I didn't really do it all that often. So we only had $250, but we didn't pay for any of our souvenirs out of pocket. So we came home, and we only spent $200. We came back with $50. And I said, hey, I bet if I can do this and I'm really focused,
Hmm.
we could take care of the tickets, which I was able to do. So when I would drop Michaela off at school, I'd go to Target, scan everything that I could scan. Um, and then I would go to Walmart or wherever. Sometimes the items will cross over at different stores and you can only scan per place or whatever. So find out where, you can earn the most. And like TJ Maxx is 75 points just for walking
Yeah,
in. So
yeah.
that,
And you
and
do
then,
get the extra points if if sign up through a user's link. So that's why it is important to message
mhm,
Heather because you won't start off at 0. You'll start off with
right.
points to start.
And it used to be if you would walk in the store the very first time within 7 days or scan an item. But now, let me just show you real quick where it's at. When you open up the app, oh shoot, which way am I going?
Mhm.
There's like a discover tab here, so it looks like a little book.
Yeah.
So every day when you tap on that, there's like little videos, and oh shoot,
Yes, right. And you can just watch
yeah.
them for points.
So it's basically instantaneous now. So you just watch one of those videos, and I have the volume down. I don't watch them. I just tap them until they're
Yeah, do
they're
your
done.
YouTube, watch your YouTube
Yeah.
videos, and then just play that in the
Yep.
background.
I mindlessly do it every morning while I'm having coffee. And so I signed my nephew up because he's really like wanting to go with us at some point again. He went 2016. I signed him up and he watched a video and he said, oh, I already have 250 points. And I thought, how did you do that? But watching one of those videos, you'll get the points pretty much instant. So that's really, really cool. So I highly recommend it. But I will give you guys a little sneak peek. These are all $50 gift cards we have redeemed. Oh,
Wow.
it's not really showing too well here, but
50,
yeah.
100, 150, 200. Oh my
And
God.
and those are and I have 23, if you can see that right there. Well, maybe 23 archived rewards. Every single one of those are $50. So please tell me nobody.
Yeah, I don't know if those are dog words, like if, if it got mistyped with the
Oh,
dog.
okay. Okay, let's see, what did I miss? Oh, okay. Yes, I love to save money as well.
Yeah, so Jamie, if what you're saying, if you missed because your dog had jumped on your lap and now you're on your phone, I don't know if that's what you're saying, but you could always message Heather and she'll fill you in. Clipper and Kitten, hello. I just did their pin tag. They had a Thanksgiving pin tag that I did.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it really was. And I just really like talking about mashed potatoes, I've learned. So we're talking about several things. We're talking about positive cast member experiences we've had, and it
Mhm.
turned into a conversation about saving money on trips because Heather has lots of like pro tips for that. So that's what we've been chatting about. So I would
Yeah,
love to hear if you have any cast member stories. Or of
that's
course, saving money is always good too. My husband's all about the eBay hustle, which works well with my mystery pin obsession
Mm.
because then the ones I don't want to keep, I can give to him. And sometimes he's able to earn back what I spent. Um, oh, he thought his dog caused somebody to block someone's comment. So if that happened, that was an accident from Jamie's dog.
Oh, okay. Okay, I see it now, reading back. Yeah, at first when you did the pin tag the other day, I thought you had did the one that Abby and Hope put together, I guess last year or the year before.
I'll have to check that out. I'm
And I
always
was
looking
like,
on
oh, she
yeah.
pulled up an archive to do a cool pin tag. And then I'm like, oh, it's a completely different one.
Yeah, I wonder if anyone knows of any old Christmas pin tags because there was last year there was a new one, the 12 songs of Christmas, but I'd rather do one that it's been a little longer since I've done it. I might do it again, but if anyone
Mhm.
has any other Christmas pin tag recommendations, let me know because I'm working on that Vlogmas.
Yeah. Well, I did Vlogmas my first year on YouTube. So was that 2018?
Wow.
I may have done one then. If not,
I
I
should
did it in
look back.
2019.
I'll look back and see what you did.
And I'm pretty sure that Abby and Hope did one too because they do a lot of fun pin tags. And it was really funny. Them and Beth and I did a summer pin tag, and half of our questions were the same. And no, we didn't know each other were doing it. It was the funniest thing.
Ah.
Mhm. That was so cool. So I ended up doing theirs too a couple weeks later. So it was a lot of fun.
Wait, and Jamie tagged me in a Thanksgiving tag, so I gotta check that out. Okay, Disney Crazy Family's working on a Christmas one. Good,
Fun.
because
Yeah.
gotta fill up that calendar.
Yeah. And I need
I
to go
will
over.
be doing like an entire pin collection video for Vlogmas, so that will be fun.
Yeah.
And then all my Funkos, thanks to Jamie, I have quite a few.
Yeah, you do.
I think
But
I'll be doing just the WWE Funkos, and we have a lot of Harley Quinn Funkos. So I think I'm going to keep it to those two, but we'll see. You
I
never know.
would love to see the Brady collection for a
Oh,
very Brady Christmas vlog.
yeah, or like, oh, Heather,
I know.
how about, okay, a 24-hour very Brady Christmas-a-thon where I keep it on during the day for an entire day and just like vlog my day.
Bingo. You got it.
No one is thanking you for this but me. My husband's gonna be like, really? That was Heather's idea. That's great.
Let me know when you do it. I'll join you. I mean, I'm not gonna vlog it, but I'll just be like,
Let's
where you
talk
at? Where you at
about Sherry just mentioned she got a dog treat advent calendar.
now?
And I've been thinking about advent calendars because I saw an ad for a wine advent calendar. And I was like, that would kind of be super fun. And then I was like, maybe a K cup coffee calendar. Hulk Hogan. Thanks, brother. WWE hasn't gotten into advent calendars yet. That would have been fun.
Yeah.
Um, so a coffee advent calendar I would like. Are there any advent calendars you feel you would like that you haven't seen yet, Heather?
Um, no, not really. I was actually surprised with one that I'll be opening up. I'm not doing Vlogmas, but I will be doing a lot of content in December. Sorry, say July. I don't know.
Yeah,
But
maybe it will be.
I was I was sent a washi tape advent,
That's fun.
and I was also sent the Office advent. And I'm getting both of those in the mail, and I'm thinking, I haven't even put my child's advent calendar together yet. The one I made for Christmas in July,
Yeah.
Dollar Tree DIY. I haven't even put anything in that yet. I have stuff to do it. I just haven't done it yet. So,
4 dog treat calendars. They have 4 dogs.
oh, nice.
Vlogmas in July. Look at Mary putting things together here.
There you go.
That's an idea. That's an idea.
Um, I don't have the box in here at the moment. But let me see if I can get. He's probably asleep.
Or if you want to look, I can chat,
All right, I'll be right back.
Yeah. I've been watching on the Potter Collector. He's been open. He had an advent calendar week. He is an exclusive Harry Potter merch channel. And every day for 7 days, he showed different Harry Potter advent calendars. And there was one stationary one he opened that was like absolutely amazing. He did a Lego advent calendar stationary. There was a Funko Pop one. There were all these amazing Harry Potter advent calendars, but I have to confess, my favorite thing is to go to Kohl's after Christmas, and I've done this 2 years in a row now. I've gotten lucky with this, and I buy the clearance Harry Potter sock advent calendars for like $5 or less. So it's like, 25 cents a pair of socks, something ridiculous. So I highly recommend that. But I'm wondering if anyone has watched The Potter Collector or what other advent calendars you think that you would definitely get. Oh, so Christine got the Harry Potter Lego advent calendar. I think if there was, it's tough because like I like candles, but even a little candle, I guess you could burn a little one each day. So that could work. Did you find it?
I did. It is Oh Happy Things or Only Happy
Ooh.
Things. Only Happy Things.
Happy. That's so it's Disney themed, Heather?
It is. I was really surprised. So here's like what their cute little card looks like.
Wow.
And they came wrapped and numbered in these cute little envelopes. So I'll give you a little sneak peek.
Nice. Yeah. Hi, Nick's Picks. Oh, good. Jamie knows The Potter Collector.
So it's Slinky Dog is one of them. It's really hard to see because it's going to reflect.
Really cool.
But yeah, it's not going to work out. But yeah, each one of them is different. Some of them kind of work together. There's thin ones and the wider ones. So they're really, really cute. But yeah, I opened them all in one video.
I love that. I got for one of the swaps I'm in, she liked villains. She's not in the chat, so I can say it. So on Etsy, there's a washi tape creator where it's a black background and it's neon coloring of the Disney villain autographs. So as you pull it out, it's different villain autographs. And they have non-villains too, but I got the villains one. So I hope she likes that.
That is so cool. You have to send me that seller. Because that would be really cute for any like scrapbooking to put pictures with princesses.
Or let me see if I could put it. I'll pull it up just to put in the chat.
That's really cool.
And maybe I can look up that advent calendar so we can see how much that was. It was by Only Tiny Things. Only Happy Things.
Only Happy Things. And it did say, oh shoot. It said that there were only 100 available. So I don't know if they're sold out. And I didn't purchase it. It was sent to me by a subscriber. Completely unexpected. An essential oil advent calendar. That would be amazing.
I wonder if as like sellers of it, you guys could make that.
Have like the little teeny tiny sample size. I was really wanting some like Christmassy scent. I keep waiting on the Scentsy one to go on sale, that 3-pack. For those who don't know.
I think the Harvest one did.
Did I miss it?
You may have. It might be, or it could be like, because they did a new, they just started like a new sale, some new clearance items. But now that I know that you like that, I'll look for it.
It was supposed to be coming. It was coming soon for a very, very long time.
Heather, I forgot the name of the shop again. Only what?
Only Happy Things.
Only Happy Things.
I promise we're okay.
Did you mean the shop? Only Happy Things? Yes, I did.
Only Happy Things. It's on Etsy.
Here they are, yeah. Ooh, they got stickers. Oh, they have an Alice in Wonderland and Winnie the Pooh crossover. Love it. Oh, and they got pins. Shut up. And they got postcards.
Yeah. This is a postcard that was in my box, and it's so cute.
Oh my gosh.
And then on the back of it, obviously you would cover it with a stamp, but I guess they put them in their orders like this. But look how cute. That's their logo.
Wow. So the advent calendar is still available. It is $71
Holy
and
smokes.
7 cents.
Holy moly. Whew. Sorry.
So I just put that link in there.
So there was a question. What was the thing you were talking about listening to in the background? That must have not been me, right?
Um, listening in the background. I don't remember. If you could, Clipper, if you could just give me a little more when and what. New to buying stickers and tape and Disney sticker book from the Happy Planner in Walmart for $20. The Happy Planner Disney books run expensive and they don't go on sale as much because if you're at Hobby Lobby, sometimes the Happy Planner sales do not include Disney. So
Yeah.
I think I think that would be a good deal. I have one next to me. Let me see what the price point was. If they put
Something
it.
about earning Disney gift cards. Okay, so are you talking to me? Like what I use? Oh,
Oh, the videos?
yeah. So there's videos that also earn points. I'll see if I can pull it up. Um, and they're just little ads of what they're trying to show you that you can go in the store and purchase. There are multiple ways to earn points. So I'm going to try to speak very clear without being scattered because that happens pretty easily. So on the Discover tab, there are little videos, like you can see that here. And whoa, and you just play it. And my screen is dirty. So yeah, you just play it. You don't have to even listen to it. And it'll give you points when the video is done.
And you can use those points. Let's say once you get to a certain point amount, it shows you can redeem it for a gift card of your choosing. So I've done it where I've used it for Amazon cards to get gifts for Disney swaps. Heather uses it for Disney gift cards to go towards the trip. And then Nick's picks, I just wanted to say, like, this smaller sticker book was $25. And that's Disney Happy Planner stickers. So if you $20 is a good deal. I know it feels like a lot, but and you don't have to use them all for your planner. I use them to decorate like boxes I'm sending out or for different things I'm doing.
Yeah.
So
How much was your thicker book? Now
that
that you
was a gift. That was a gift. So I don't know. But
okay.
the other one was a princess one, and so it's so pretty. I just use the big ones to put on like boxes I'm sending out. And Clipper and Kitten Heather can send you a link. It's called Shopkick, the app she uses. But if you use her link, you get points to start off with that you can then use towards different cards.
Right. Apparently, I need to do that video soon. I have a hard time keeping my Yeah, and I don't know if anyone does Ibotta or not. I know Nina is like a rock star with Ibotta, and she loves Fetch as well. She
Fetch is
has
what I like. Yeah.
we both do those things, but she's got links for that as well for her. But if anyone has Ibotta, there are some free items right now. Cream of mushroom soup, Coke.
They have like Thanksgiving related things, which is just
Yes.
so nice because they are people who need that right now.
Yeah.
Like, who need help to buy things.
And you'd get cash back, but it was like what, it only cost me $3.98, I think, and I got $4.13 back. So it was actually a moneymaker. So you get your money back plus some if you do it at Walmart where those items were.
If you guys do Ibotta, then you're gonna love Shopkick because that means you're already like subscribed to the madness of this stuff. Like you love the game. It means because Heather and I do. I like what I use is called Fetch Rewards, and I like it because you just scan the receipt and that's it. So my husband works at a grocery store, so I have receipts all the time from his numerous snack breaks, and my mom gives me her receipts, and I just load them all.
Yeah. Those make good Dunkin' rewards.
Yes, that's how I pay for my coffee habit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if Sherry's still here. I opened a box from her right before we
Mm,
sat down to film, and she is now supporting my coffee habit. So that's a
nice.
bit of a spoiler of I think it was like 3 or 4 bags of coffee. It was amazing.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
That is so cool. That is awesome. Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of fun. I enjoy it.
Yeah, it's
So,
like a game,
yeah,
like, because now I'm like, "Oh, I bought something and I got nothing back for it." Like,
I
well,
know.
my
There's
brother will give me some of his, and I'll be like, "Did you know that Gatorade just made me $2?"
yeah, especially great whenever CVS was doing the toothpaste buy 2 for 7.98, but then there was a coupon in the app for
For
7.98 when you buy
$98.
2, and I thought, "How insane is this? This is free, you only pay tax on it." So I would do that, and then I looked over on Ibotta, and I got $2 back there, and then I got $2 back on coupons.com, the app, and I'm like,
Wow.
I just made, like, $4.50 or whatever it was. Um, so
Checkout 51, is that a newer one? I feel like I've heard because 'cause I'll watch couponers who talk
yeah.
about all these apps and tell me what to do, and then I just follow suit.
That's an old one. I used to do that one. That was the first one I ever did. I did that and Receipt Hog, which is no longer in existence. Now Fetch kind of is the thing, but
Mhm.
that was the same thing. And Checkout is kind of like Ibotta, but I feel like I get rejected more.
Okay.
Like it'll say, this item, I don't know. It started having issues with me a couple of years ago, so I deleted it. It may have all of the kinks worked out now, I don't know, but we did it for years and then it started acting funky. So, do you have success with it, Mary? Just curious. Yes, that is a good deal on toothpaste.
Yes. Yeah, so,
Oh,
like
wait.
mhm.
Sorry. I was like, "Oh, Dabble is another one. I'm 900 points." I'm like, "Someone uses Dabble." I'm like, "Oh, it's my husband." Thank you for sharing that, Damon.
So I'm gonna put the link I use for Fetch, which is where you just upload the receipt,
Mhm.
and then you get points back that you can redeem to gift cards. But Heather, if you want to share yours in the chat, or Mary, if you want to share yours for checkout 51, and Clipper and Kitten, if you want to share your Ibotta for anyone who's not on any. Oh, I put the Etsy link. No, I didn't. Okay. No, I did. I put the Etsy link still by mistake.
Um,
But we can all kind of support each other.
yeah. I don't know how to do my shop kick thing. Let me see if I can figure that out. Um,
I got it.
you know how you can like only do one thing at a time? That's how.
Yes.
I'm like, I'm here, guys. I'm here. Um,
But yeah, so like I'll watch the couponers and they'll do a whole rundown of how they will match up the digital coupons on the Walgreens app or CVS app or Whole Foods, even Publix, everything, and they'll match those coupons with the weekly ad and with Ibotta and with Fetch and Shopkick to get the most amount of stuff for free. So it's like insanity, but
yeah.
it's fun.
It's a lot to keep up with, but I mean, it works though. And then too, if there's groceries and stuff, if you do this as like a hustle, and if there's groceries like you've done for the church soup kitchen and
Mhm.
things like that, pantry, you can always donate it. And it doesn't always have to be at Christmas. It could be any time of year, because there's always a need for toothpaste, for, excuse me, for the guys, for panty liners and anything like that. If you see it, you can get it for free and you don't use it, get it anyway and just donate it.
Yes, and then what they'll do is that it's not only they'll get the toothpaste for free because if you buy two, you get $5 Walgreens cash back, and then they use the $5 to get something they want combined with getting something you need, like toothpaste. So instead of just getting toothpaste for $7.98, you're getting toothpaste and a candle for $7.98. So that's
There
kind of
you go.
how that how I fell down that rabbit hole.
Oh, but it's so worth it. It's
It's
so
fun.
worth it.
It's fun, but it can be exhausting. So I'll only do it when I'm really focused. Like I wanted to do a big church pantry drop off. So then I got like really focused
Yeah.
what they needed and what I could get, and kind of made it like a fun mission instead of just a pathetic hobby. Oh, so at Publix, you can use a store coupon and a manufacturer coupon. So I bet that's why the couponers love Publix.
Yeah. I was kind of disappointed this year. They did not do their okay, I just did my referral link and there's like a code in there that you
Oh,
have to put
great.
in. Um they didn't do their $10 gift card flu shots this year and they said it's because of COVID. I said, "Where do we had COVID last year too and it was
Yeah.
worse
Yeah.
with no vaccine." And you just still did gift cards for the flu shot. Like, what the heck?
Was that where you worked, Mary? Publix? I know she worked at one of them.
I think so.
Yeah, yeah. So
I remember her telling it.
shopping is a pleasure. It's like,
Yeah, except I didn't get my gift card because we would always go to the K cups and whatever was buy one get one free for the $10 box. So
yeah.
Damon and I, we would walk out with $40 worth of free coffee.
I'm like, for some reason with K cups, it's like has to be $4 or less for me, which is like really hard to find. But have a magical night, Jamie.
Bye, Jamie.
Coming in.
Yeah. I
But I
found
will sometimes find those $4 K cups, but it's got to be a 12-pack. I don't want a 10-pack.
Yeah. Sometimes they'll give you a little rip off with that, but I found McDonald's, the McCafe.
Yeah.
Cups, I think regular roast or premium roast or whatever it is that they have. I found that at Aldi. So Aldi, whatever.
Oh, awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I used to be able to find that on Amazon for like $3.98 for a 12-pack, and now it's stopped. So I'll have to check that out.
Thank you, Mary. Appreciate that.
Inside scoop.
Yeah. So I didn't go to Publix this year. I went to Target and it hurt so bad. I do not know what CVS was doing in the Target, whatever, but it hurt so bad. Even Michaela was about to jump out of her skin, and she's usually pretty good.
No more of the coupons, the $5 coupons in the booklets.
Speaking of all those coupons, my child's no longer in school, and so like all the kids would go around and they would like I would make goodie bags and another mom would make goodie bags, and she always put the little free Frosty coupons in everyone's little goodie bag. I'm like, do they still do free Frosties at all? Because that was really fun.
We're like kids and fundraisers. I love buying from fundraisers. It is the only place I can buy flat Christmas wrapping paper. The flat wrap. So whenever the kids have fundraisers, I'm like, Tommy, we have to get the flat wrap enough to last me till next fundraiser. Because it's the only place I can find is dang school fundraisers.
That's how I found for a swap coming up in December that came to you.
Ah, how funny. I never would have guessed.
It was flat wrap, but it was on Amazon. So,
wow.
But I did specifically look for flat wrap.
So our church used to have candy bars from World's Finest Chocolate, and they're the best. And I like the ones with the almonds. Ours would come with like a McDonald's coupon on the back, but those. And then so finally we were all at a religion class where we'd have that fundraiser. My mom just went to the website and would order us each our favorite, because we didn't realize like if we ate it, she had to pay for it. We just keep eating it. Oh, those are good.
We have a couple of kids at church that sell those things, and they do the chocolate covered almonds.
Yeah,
those are so good.
Pizza Hut coupons, yes. And we used to get if you read a certain amount of books in the year, you would get a Pizza Hut free pan pizza coupon.
Yeah, I remember that.
And remember, like, I don't think kids go door to door anymore. Maybe they do, but I imagine your mom just posts on Facebook, and that's how you fundraise now. Like, I don't think the kids do anything.
They always hit us up at Walmart at the entrance.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have cash. I'm so sorry. And today it was Marines for Toys for Tots.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I'm so sorry. It's like if I could just buy something and use my card, I would do that, but that was money only.
Well, I will tell you, I also use the cash back from Walgreens for our local Toys for Tots. They like to get cologne and perfume sets for the teens. So I'll
Mm,
get the cash back at Walgreens and use that to get a perfume or cologne set and then donate it.
that's really cute.
So I'm always thinking how I can still donate even when maybe I can't like afford to that week if that happens, you know.
Yeah.
How far is Jupiter from the parks? I'm not familiar with the Florida landscape. All I know is Orlando and where Hogan's shops are. The Hogan's Beach Hut and Hogan's. Also, for a mattress
What?
fundraiser. I'm curious about that. Is it for people who need a mattress, or are you selling mattresses? Are you like earning them or selling them?
You need to know more because that's not going to fit in a gift basket fundraiser raffle.
Right. Or they are box mattresses now.
Oh, that's right. Was it the
Um,
purple mattress comes rolled up or whatever?
yeah,
Like, how could that be comfortable?
they sell mattresses.
What?
2 hours to get to a cabin in Fort Wilderness. Sign me up.
That is
That's like
awesome.
the perfect distance. It's like not so close that you go every day, but like close enough that you can go whenever you want. Like,
I have a friend who lives in St. Augustine, and her son is in college. I don't know if it's like a I don't know what all colleges are in Orlando, but that's where he goes. And so every weekend she drives down to see him because he's high functioning autistic. And she's always in the parks every weekend now.
good for her.
Yeah.
Mary, I kind of really want a mattress fundraiser vlog because I feel like I need to know more. I
Yeah.
didn't even know such a thing. And like, is the mattress world that bad that they now have to get the baseball players selling it? You know, that they're like, well, let's eliminate the sales team and bring in fundraisers where they sell them for us. Like, what in the world is going
These
and
poor kids.
maybe it is because of the box mattress, you know, maybe it's
Yeah. I was gonna say these poor kids are walking around with like the sample, like with the traveling encyclopedias. They got this
yeah, yeah.
sample of the springs and the top options. You can get double pillow top or just one sided.
I miss encyclopedias.
Oh,
Something about them.
my sister still had a whole copy or a whole set, but they were, I mean, we donated them, but she
So
still
there's
had a
a
whole set.
fan theory now that your friend's son is dating is dating Nick Pix's daughter. Imagine.
What? Um,
That would be funny.
that is really cool.
And we missed the last chance for the
Man.
mattress fundraiser. She had her last mattress fundraiser. Tune in for next month's live where we chat with Mary about.
I totally blinked for a second, but his name is Alexander, but they call him Xander.
Xander.
And I met his mom at a Twilight convention.
Well, that's where you meet. That's how I meet friends now through posting about really niche, nerdy things.
She was like cool enough that she actually um got to like do the signing. She would sit with the celebrities to do the signings and stuff.
Wow.
I'm like, man,
I'm so. Oh, it's Gary. Too bad.
man, that would have been so trippy though. That would have been so cool.
Whenever Tommy and I, my husband, go to a convention, I always look at him and go, "You would be the best celebrity handler for me. Like, you know, the person who does the money box and stuff."
That would be too cool. I could see him doing something like that and just like
Yeah.
eating it up.
See,
Yeah.
Mary, this is the road to success for athletes that they don't talk about.
Yeah.
Dressing up on the side of the road as a mattress.
Mm-hmm. I can't imagine. Did he enjoy it? Was he happy like those little sign spinners, or was he just like, please don't let anyone come see me?
Right, because there's two types. There's the type who can embrace it and make it fun and laugh about it, and then
Yeah.
the ones that you can tell are mortified.
Yeah.
And I just avoid eye contact either way.
I'm just curious though, because I made it completely derail when we got on the shop kick. Is
Yeah,
there anyone coming in? Oh,
he's
aw.
he's the embarrassed kid. Oh,
Is there anyone who is kind of like new in the last 20 minutes or so who has a cast member story that they would like to share? Something wonderful that they experienced? Little
yeah,
magic?
bring it full circle back.
Well, I mean, we don't have to.
No, it's certainly
Just curious because I did share while we're waiting on the chat, I did share a story with Nina about characters, and I can't remember if it was Perla or Susie. One of the characters wanted Michaela out of her wheelchair when she was 4, and she sat on the floor and held Michaela in her lap. So I'm gonna try to find that photo. Oh,
Hi,
bye. Thank
Mary.
you for
Thanks for
coming.
coming in.
Um, I will try to find that photo in the next couple of days and post it on Instagram. So if you're not following me over there,
Yeah, that'd be great.
it's the cutest little thing because Michaela's always been so small for
Oh,
her age, and she was 36 pounds
I
at
love seeing
4 or 5. She
Michaela
was
photos.
she's so little. She's still little, but I mean, at her age, yeah, when I was her age, I weighed the same thing as she does. So it's weird to think back that I weighed 104 pounds at 22.
I was wondering if and locals had stories about
Yeah,
know each other that much better. So they watch you grow up, which is really cool. That's crazy.
that is awesome. I love stories like that.
That's how my dad is locally with bartenders. They've watched me grow up because my dad is always there. That's the New York equivalent.
So he has his cheers moments.
Yeah.
Everybody knows your name.
Yeah.
I love it.
So, I don't know if you want to keep chatting cast members or if you have stuff you're doing on your channel you want to talk about. I know you're going to be doing the shop kick.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, sadly I will not be doing Vlogmas. So there's going to be a couple things sprinkled in. There's a few swaps. I didn't go crazy this year with the swap thing. Um, as you saw, I've got a few Advent things I'm going to be opening up,
Yeah.
and I'm really excited about it. That was a lot of fun to open all of that washi. That was nuts. It was so cool. I'm like, oh my goodness. I got to the point I was kind of overwhelmed. I'm like, oh my gosh, we're literally only halfway through. So it's going to be fun to share that. And then I might share a video of putting together Michaela's Advent. I
Oh,
know,
nice.
yeah, I won't be able to share like what she's getting, but like sharing what's going in it. And then maybe do like a photo montage or something. What is it called? What's the cool kids call it on
Oh,
Instagram?
a
A
reel?
reel. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I might do a reel of like
You should.
everything. Yeah.
Should. Nick's Picks, I just checked out your channel and followed, but I'm curious to see they have on their channel a trailer conversion tour, like inside their trailer. And I've been watching a ton of tiny house hunters. So I'm really excited to see the inside of this.
I have to come check that out.
So Clipper and Kitten, are you guys mostly into the merch and like the collecting and whatnot? And do you have any goals to go to the parks if you have time to answer? And thanks for coming, Christine.
Yeah.
Wow. He had some big people say his outro. Yeah, how do you top that? You don't. You don't top it.
Whoa.
So I guess would you say it's from being local and able to frequent the park so much that you're able to see those big YouTubers, or just luck at events? I wonder. But I'm now a subscriber, ready to see that camper.
Yeah. I'm gonna come subscribe to you and Clipper and Kitten because honestly, I didn't even know about your channel
Yeah, it
until
was through that. I discovered it through the who did it? Who did it? Castles, Claves, and Clones. Lauren did the tag. And then so I was like, all right, let's do it. And that's how I heard of their channel too.
that is awesome. I'm headed over there now.
And I love seeing another couple who collects, because obviously Tommy and I are a collecting couple. So it's nice to connect with those like-minded people. Sometimes he'll come on for a video. It's rare, but sometimes he does.
He's got the best laugh, you guys. He
You hear
really
it in the
does.
background and everything. Like sometimes my ears hurt if I have the phone up to it for too long. So I'll put on speaker, and then it always gets revealed because they hear him laughing at whatever I'm saying.
I love it though. Okay, I'm subscribed to you both now, Nick's Picks and Clipper and Kitten.
Well, you guys will get there, especially if you follow Heather's Hustle Hacks. That could
Yep.
be Heather's Hustle Hacks.
There you go.
Triple H.
Yep. Yeah,
Nerdy.
because I do. I bought a for my gas money because we drive and we're 8 hours away. We're in South Carolina for the new peoples. um, we're just right under Charlotte. So yeah, I bought a for gas, Shopkick for food and tickets, and I use Fetch. I was like, I don't know. What's the other one?
Yeah.
I use Fetch for
Coffee.
other gift cards.
Heather gets us on the road to Disney, a new series. Yeah, you should be like where you're like the coach who comes in. And
Yeah.
And then like the next day you'll be like, did you do your shop kick? And you check.
Check your videos. Check your videos. And I'll tell you, my mom will say, hey, there's 3 kicks here or 2 kicks there or something in the little videos. She doesn't go out to stores. She just does the Discover, the daily thing. So yeah, I actually had a Facebook page at one time. I still have it, but it's private now. Earning people their Disney vacation. And so many people were joining that. It was crazy.
So maybe after this video you do, Heather, maybe you should consider like a reopening.
That would be interesting. I think the reason I put it to private was people were dropping their travel agency links in, and they were dropping their codes in, and I'm like,
yeah, you need it takes a lot of admin time.
And I couldn't do it myself. And then I would have people, even people that I went to church with, they were saying, hey, can we meet up so you can show me how? And I'm like, it's literally pasted and copied every photo step by step.
Yeah.
So, and then they would never meet up for lunch. I'm like, I can't. So I just kind of set it to private, and then I just didn't post it anymore. Oh, okay. My daughter and I both, I have a couple of ticks, and Michaela's got some ticks as well. We are 1 chromosome away from being on the spectrum, but we have a lot of sensory things. I have a hard time making eye contact, so I'm all over the place a lot.
Is that you can hear the...
That sounds serious.
That's just this I like to pretend I live in real New York, like New York City rather than Long Island, because it's
Yeah,
because it's so loud.
I'm curious with your son, because my daughter does this a lot. Like she'll hold a little thing. I'll see if I have anything.
Like nail polish size.
Yeah, but she'll hold something in her hand like this, and it's like this. And sometimes she'll look at it really close, and her vision is fine. Sometimes she'll look at it really close. So I don't know if she's doing that to like block everything else that's happening. But yeah. And then sometimes she has to have both things in her hands, and so she'll be doing it like this. How do you do that? I would drop it. But so she has some sensory issues and stuff. Poor Jessica's gonna fall down. But just curious if your son has any of those little fun things like she has and loves to do that. I used to brush her. There was like a brush, almost like the same brush that you get for a newborn in a hospital to brush their hair with. It's like that little block.
Okay.
There was a occupational therapy brushing technique that we used with her, and it helped decrease that a little bit. She loves to feel everything on her hands. Ah, okay. Yep. I was wondering because, like, she and I both have some of those similarities. Um, so thank you for sharing that. I didn't mean to like bombard you with tell me now,
I
but
know I have a lot of questions too, but I know we're gonna get off at 8:30. But I'm wondering,
yeah.
all the McDonald's toys. I'm wondering what his park experiences are like, or if that's part of why you guys like camping more. Does he like that more? Just a lot I'm
Yeah.
curious about.
Yeah. Feel free to rapid fire that.
Yeah, I'm wondering if the park can be overstimulation or what, what his favorite is.
Yeah, I would love to.
I'm an open book.
So are we. So are we. Yep. I'm like, no one's ever gonna know if they don't ask or if
Mhm.
we're not open to sharing those things. And I did a series. What? Oh, he won't go to the parks anymore. I'm sorry.
That's why he like, okay, great. That's great that you guys are able to do that and that there's a part of the resort that
Yeah.
you like, because you still get, I think you still get the experience just being on property.
Mm-hmm. I have a friend whose child will not go into the parks because it's too overwhelming, way too much sensory overload. She'll have to wear like headphones on because it's too much. And she like they just don't go anymore. So they experience it at the resorts and that's her going to Disney. Like she will
Mhm.
literally tell you we're going to Disney. So it took me forever to figure out like they don't technically go into the parks, but they're still immersed in
On
the magic
property,
somehow.
yeah.
She would go to back in the day when it was downtown Disney. She would go there. So
Yeah.
that was her going to Disney too. So I love it. I love how it's perfect for everyone in everyone's own way, and I love
Yeah, yeah, there's something for everybody,
it.
which is great. Yeah, hope so too.
Mhm. Yeah. Yep. Always finding random McDonald toys. Oh, that was really cool. I don't know if you saw that Nick's Picks. One comment up. Clipper and Kitten is willing to send you some toys.
That's nice. I know my mom likes now picking up things for Michaela, who likes the little toys. She
Mhm.
calls her the girl who likes to hold little things. I'm like, it's Michaela, but I got this for the girl.
I can't wait to meet her one day.
Yeah, yeah,
That'll be great.
yeah.
Like, here's the girl that likes the little things.
Yes, here she is.
Oh, awesome. I'm looking for
Well,
that right
yeah, I'm
now.
gonna pull that up now.
Everybody go follow Ricky and
Yep.
give him some support.
All right, Fort Wilderness Ricky. They finally retired from the. Oh, he has 1,000 subscribers. Awesome.
Oh, well, we can still go back and watch. Even if we're just getting to know your family a little bit, that would mean a lot. If I knew how to spell Fort Wilderness, that'd be great.
Oh, and look at all like the golf carts and stuff. This looks like a great channel. I'm gonna pop it in the chat if anyone's in there ends up seeing it.
Oh, he's so cute. That is awesome. And for 53 videos and over 1,000 subscribers, that's amazing.
Yeah. Yeah,
Almost
so it's what I love about this channel is that I wish there were more channels dedicated to one place. Like this is all Fort Wilderness. So you can really just I love how niche that is.
Mhm.
And we'll definitely give him some watch time that we're all about here. So
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah,
add something to my watch list now.
absolutely.
I think that would be interesting, more channels who just focused on one particular place.
Oh, he had a short that went viral. That's awesome. That is awesome. I can't wait to go check it out.
Yeah. Yeah, you can probably like see it in my glasses. That happens to be on like Zoom calls. Like I cannot open up another screen if I have my glasses on.
You just have to tilt them down, like pull them up a little bit so they're
I have,
tilted.
it's like so I just had to take them off. But then my skin is so pale that you can like see on my face when I open up like a full screen. It like reflects on me. So I just have to be polite and not do that on Zoom calls. But here we're talking about it. So oh yeah, he has shorts with lots of views. Look at that. Fantastic.
What about you, Nina? What do you have coming up
So I
in the
plan
next?
on doing lots of fun, nerdy things as we get into Vlogmas. I'm going to be doing like my entire pin collection, all my wrestling Funkos. I mentioned that. I'm going to be doing lots of different pin tags or seasonal tags. Clear, not pale.
I
Yeah.
know that's why I laughed. I wasn't laughing at
Let
you.
me tell you, like it is at least very easy to find foundation because you just go, "What's the lightest one?" and then you grab it and go. Like porcelain. So I have a lot I'm planning to do on this channel and at Wrestling with Books. So I have some video. Some days I'll have like 2 videos. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm excited. Lots of merch, and then doing some other things I haven't gotten to do, like showing all my wrestling pins. I have that coming up. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm feeling really inspired lately. And it's been so nice because this chat, Heather, we got to talk with people we've never had the chance to chat
Yeah.
with before. Like, I've never had this where we've been on and following so many new people.
Right. I think that's awesome.
Yeah, it's
And,
been so fun.
at one time, we had 19 people watching, so that was really awesome.
Wow.
Getting to see some new faces, and that's awesome. That's really cool. Actually, super. I
Thanks,
know,
Alicia.
Alicia. Isn't that cool?
Wrestling pins. So Clipper and Kitten, I have one I've done 2 years ago, my wrestling pin collection, and now I'm doing the update. But I think my update is actually like smaller because my dad has taken so many of my wrestling pins. But I'm trying to bring back some of the wrestling content this Vlogmas.
Yeah. And you guys, if you go back to Nina's beginning of her channel, she was for the wrestler fans.
Yes, yes.
She was actually at Hogan's. Was it his
Hogan's Beach Shop?
Beach shop. That's right. I was like,
and in the beginning, it had a lot of merch. It's in Orlando, so it is kind of like something you could do on your Disney trip. But it was pretty awesome.
yeah. So go check
Yeah.
that out.
Yeah, so it'll be more of that sort of stuff. And then Tommy and I, the reason why we want to go to Florida is because he now has a restaurant, Hogan's Beach Hut. And so that's why we want to go to Florida.
Shh, don't tell Damon.
He'll be our stowaway.
Where is it exactly?
I think it's in Tampa.
Oh, yeah, wait. No.
He would just have to drive back alone because he could drive down with us after we visit.
Oh,
And then
that's true.
And then he could just drive back to you or not. He could just vacation with us the rest of the time.
Like, sure, I'll go see your family in Indiana. You just stay with Nina and Tommy. Go ahead. Bye-bye. She wanted to, oh my goodness.
Yeah, so I'm a big wrestling fan, and I haven't gotten to do as much of it on my channel because it's like a different YouTube world. Most of the videos are like news based, and that's not what I do. But I've been trying to bring it back. So we'll see. I mean, when you have to come up with 24 videos, it makes it a little easy.
Yeah. I love when you flip through like your older magazines and stuff that you find.
I'm going to be doing one of those. I think I have it right here waiting for me. It is The Undertaker. So I've been waiting to open this out of the package to do a look with me, watch with me video. Hogan versus Hart, and we never really got that. They had to put Yokozuna in the middle. But that's another time, another story for another time.
I'm going to go real quick to go over here. I'll be right back to show you what I'm going to be flipping through.
Okay.
I think you've seen it before.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about. Okay. I'll be right back.
So I'm wondering if the wrestling loot box, was that the one that used to be, they stopped it and it became Dark Parlor Originals? I'm wondering if that's the one. Then there's Pro Wrestling Crate and the Slam Crate, but I need to get another. I've not seen the Nona Pixar short. Undertaker and Paul Bearer. Ooh.
That is so cool. Sorry, I was catching up.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're talking about nerdy things. You guys
Mhm.
want to know what I collected maybe when I was 13, 14 years old? I don't know if y'all are ready for this.
Oh, yes. You're going to show them.
I sure did. That was my binder. And I thought these were actually lost in storage when our storage facility in Indiana, when we were moving down here, flooded. But my sister had them the whole time, so I don't know how she got them. I don't know how she rescued them, if she had them and just was fibbing the whole time. But I'll just show you. I thought I had some Figaro ones. Did I not?
I think you did because I feel like you showed me, unless that it was Pinocchio or something, maybe.
I found him.
Okay.
I found him. Because, I mean, why not give the kitties some love?
Yeah. All about Disney Cat. Look at this.
Which way?
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Where'd he go? Where'd he go? What is wrong with me? I can't find it.
It's so hard going the
Right
opposite
there. I know.
way, like what you're supposed to.
He's right there.
There he is, my little boy. Well,
Yeah.
there's a wrestling related Disney short. I need to go watch it.
That is
Like my
awesome.
worlds are coming together.
Yeah.
I'll say quick, this famous wrestling couple, Cody Rhodes and his wife, Brandy, named their daughter Liberty. And people thought it was because his dad is the American dream and he's the American nightmare. But they said, no, she's named after Liberty Square in Magic Kingdom because they wanted a Disney related name. And that they thought of that while they were in Liberty Square together. That's why their
Wow.
daughter is named Liberty.
I love that.
Yeah, so.
Yes, Alicia. I know, right? I was so excited when I was going through her storage shed. I was throwing so much stuff away that had been stored there for like 10 years. So I don't know where she had it before that, but I mean, this.
Are you gonna do a video of that?
I will. Yeah, I will definitely do that. It might end up being in January, depending on what's going on all in December. But I definitely want to sit down, just jump up on the bed with a blanket and.
You could even do a live of it because we were pretty engaged.
I wouldn't know which way to turn it. I'm
I
like
know.
this.
Get the group going.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. So what a wonderful story about the name Liberty. That's really cute.
Yeah.
I love that. Love hearing cute little stories.
Yeah.
Like that.
And this was just so fun chatting with everybody tonight. It was really great getting to know you guys.
Absolutely. I loved it. I hope you guys had a great time too. I know that December is going to be a very busy month for so many toward the end of the month, but I cannot believe it's going to be our 1-year pajama party anniversary.
Wow,
So
that's great. Are we going to do a December video?
I would love to. Obviously we'll pick what works for everyone else.
Yeah.
So even if we have to do it right after Christmas, that's fine. But I would love to get everybody together for that and make sure
Make
everybody's.
it a New Year's Eve party.
Ooh, that would be fun. That would be a lot of
It's like
fun.
I'm not gonna have plans. We're probably just gonna be, or people could come in like at any point during the night. Like,
Yeah. Do like a. Well, I don't know that I would stay up and ring in the new year because
right.
you would catch me looking like on it in bed with a drool and just it wouldn't be pretty because I snore.
Could be a
So
pre-New Year's show. Like,
yeah, we'll do the kid version where it's like 8
Yes,
o'clock. We're gonna count down.
in bed by 10, New Year's Eve party.
8:35. Okay. So yeah, we did that one year. There was like a kids version of that you could pull up online. So we gave Michaela the cute little
Fun.
the little flute with the cider in it and threw the stuff up in the air. She had a cute little hat. It was the cutest thing. So yeah, we go to bed early. We're old. So
Yeah.
but yeah, we hope to see you guys. Make sure you're checking all social media and everything to see when we're going to come back for December. I think it'll be really fun to share some of our favorite moments of the whole year. We've had a lot of laughing fun.
Yeah, impersonating Beth is, I know, mine.
I just ran across that where I did the screen record of that. It was the best. So yeah, we hope you'll join us for that. It's going to be a lot of laughs, a lot of fun. We want to hear all about your Christmas and what plans you guys have or what you've done. So we hope you guys have a wonderful Thanksgiving.
Yes.
And
And
we will
we'll be watching your channel. So
absolutely.
see you real soon.
Bye, guys.
Bye, everyone. Good night.
Good night.
Night, everybody.